Hey everyone, I'm going to start just a couple minutes early because I'm going to cheat. But anyhow, you guys are listening to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network, and we are the radio, TV, and podcast. We're number one in the Internet Talk, Singles Talk area network. And so anyhow, I wanted to come on today real quick. I didn't kind of plan this in advance, and so I thought I would actually share with you this particular show is called Create Your Shift, and we do it in 15 minutes or less to really better your life. And I'm your host, Cece Schatz, the doyen of relationship building. And I really help take people through divorce, relationship loss, through to dating, transition of dating, and really living their best life, building the life that they so want. And so what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the 6 ways to follow your passion. So you're saying to yourself, what is my passion? Do I have a passion? Is passion important? I say, hell yeah, it's important. And we must know our passions. We must know what we're passionate about, because who wants to go through life being dull, boring, and just not really figuring out what makes us tick, right? And so, I have a good friend of mine who, Trisha and Tressa, if I can say her name, and gosh, I can't even think of her last name now, but Trisha, Andresen, Trisha Andresen, I'll get it together. But she is a tremendous individual, a wonderful business leader, beautiful business woman in our arena here. And she now is doing what she really truly loves doing, and she's creating crafts. She posts it on Facebook, and she has you follow. She shows you how to do the painting techniques and all of the different things, and she's loving what she does. Not to say that she didn't love what she did before, but she really truly has honed in on her passion in life. And Trisha, I'm so sorry about your last name. I got all tongue-tied there. But I started this whole radio station, this whole radio program, with the fact that I didn't know what my passion was, but I knew that I had some sort of calling, some sort of something to do, right? And so I started the show, and I went on Connie's show. And when I stepped out of it, the owners of the station asked me to do the show. And I guess they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. So that's going to be our number one, right? Our number one is that we want to persevere, right? We want to persevere in defining what makes us tick, what makes us exciting in life. And when we're going down that road of trying to figure out what it is that what we have a passion for. And so often when we come from relationship loss, we're trying to restructure our life, redefine our life, try to home in on what really is going to make us happy. Because now here we are solo, and we're trying to figure out what is our next step in life? What is our next purpose in life? So we must persevere into learning the landscape of our life. And what I say about that, so often people talk about baggage, they talk about all this stuff, but when we look back at the landscape of our life, we start to evaluate what things we're really good at. I grew up, my mother used to say, you talk all the time. And so here I am on a talk show. Who would have thought, right? And so the thing is when we look at the landscape of our life, we start to really understand, we start drawing out some of those things here and there as to what we're really good at, what we kind of have fun with, what we enjoy in life. And so we want to create a shift in our lives. That's what we want to do, is we want to look at that landscape of what we're really good at. And there's so many things, so many people are good at, that it just amazes me. So if you persevere, and you start looking at the landscape of your life, you start understanding, like I have another good friend, she's so creative, and she makes jewelry, right? She makes all this beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And who would have thought she would have made jewelry? I mean, she's very creative in that respect. I also have another friend that's a tremendous writer, and she writes a great deal. And so there's so many things within our soul, within our landscape of our life that we're very, very good at, that we can actually bring it forward into trying to determine what we're passionate about. The other thing is use your metal detector. I read this and I thought this was kind of fun. It's like when you scan the landscape of your life, you'll notice certain experiences that peak up. You'll notice certain things and happenings that happen within your life. Then what you want to do is you want to consider being a business trawler. I read this wonderful article, and I'll share it with you so you guys can go back and read it. Be a beach trawler and really try to home in on where's the gold and where's the cheap metal, right? Where's the gold in your life? Where's the things that you can kind of focus on, that you can bring forward, the things that you're truly passionate about? And then where's the things that, you're not really that passionate about, but that you do? When I was married, my ex-husband was really great. He does accounting. He's very good at all that. We had our own accounting business. I didn't like it. I could have made good money at it. I was good at it. I'm not stupid. But I didn't like it. It wasn't my passion. It was his passion, right? And so you can't walk the walk. You can't walk in someone else's footsteps. You have to walk in your own to find your own passion. And it's amazing when you do. When you figure out what your passion is, it's amazing. Then what you want to do is you want to look for the umbrella. And what that means is that what you want to do is you want to start looking beyond everything that you put together in the landscape of your life. You want to look, when you gather those golden nuggets that you find that you're passionate about, you're good at, you start putting all of those together like ingredients, right? Like you're baking a cake or you're doing something like that. But you want to put them under that umbrella and then start sorting out, what it is about those things that make you happy, that create that passion for you. And then the next thing is you want to figure out, is this a hobby? Is this something that, like, for instance, my friend that makes jewelry, is this a hobby where I can make jewelry, or can I actually sell it? For me, it was the fact I have this way of connecting with people that I love. I love so dearly connecting with those. But I also have this intuitive skill that when I'm in the presence of someone, I can sense that there's something underlying, that there's something deep that's within them that they are troubled about. And as I step forward into the divorce arena, into coaching for divorce, coaching for life, beyond living your best life, moving towards that arena, you can see that I'm not perfect. My life has been ups and downs. My business has been kind of up and down. But I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I figured out what makes me tick and it's not about the money. It's not about the dollars and cents. It's about what I'm really truly passionate about. But is it a hobby or is it a business? And I learned in my life that I could take what I'm doing and I could actually turn it into a business. And by turning it into a business, guess what? I could help more people. And so that's where I think our feeler is on whether it's a hobby or whether we can turn it into a business, is can we take what we're passionate about, make some money doing it, but also help other people or broaden it out. For instance, my friend that makes the jewelry, she makes beautiful jewelry. People wear it, they're happy, right? It makes them very happy. Trisha's making beautiful artwork and crafts. She's teaching other people to do that. It's giving them an outlet of being able to be creative, be able to have something pretty within their house. Or maybe they could sell it, right? So it's moving that forward into doing something that's a little bit different. And then the last thing is on what I wanted to share with you is, well, there's two other things, so I better hurry up because I'm supposed to do this within 15 minutes. So the other thing is about rebellion. So often when we figure out what we're passionate about and we're in that cross of whether we're going to make this a hobby or whether we're going to do something professional with it, right? We start hearing those little voices in our head. We start hearing those people that say, don't bother with doing that. We start looking at the fears in our lives on whether we want to be able to move forward in doing this or not. We look back on our lives if we had any failures in the past, any successes, which would be great. But we start kind of doing a mutiny, right? We decide we're going to kind of maybe ditch this and we're going to do a mutiny. But we've actually started to walk on our passion. We started to crush the passions that we have in our life. So we don't want to do that. We really do want to uplift and grasp the passions that we have. And then the other thing is find the bravery, right? Your bravery has no limits. The only limits you have on your bravery is yourself. There's nothing that's going to hold you back from doing what you truly want to do in life if you truly want to do it. And so you have to be brave and step forward and do that. So those are the things to be able to figure out what your passions are in life, figure out what you want to do, if you want to do it as a hobby, if you want to do it as a professional career. There's no stopping you from doing anything that you want to do. And in today's world, there truly is nothing. We've got the internet. We have business leaders that will help you. There's just a tremendous amount of assets that we have out there that we can tap into. And so what I'm saying to you is find your passion. Figure out what you're passionate about. Figure out if it's a hobby, which is awesome. If it's a hobby that you truly want to do that gives you joy, enlightens you, lifts you up, that's truly a wonderful thing. Gives you a sense of peace. Or is it something that you want to take to the next level and make a career out of it? Maybe you need to have some focus in your life. Maybe you need to make some money. Maybe you need to do some things to help other people so you can move it forward into that way. Or the thing is just try to create peace in your life. Figure out if this is truly what you want to do. And so the thing is passion. You can be passionate about so many things, but the most important thing is that you want to follow the passion that makes you feel good, that uplifts you, moves you forward, embraces you and touches your life, and really gives your life purpose. And that's what it's all about, is the purpose in life. And that makes us feel good. It gives us that, that wanting to wake up in the morning, wanting us to move forward, wanting us to share with others, embrace others. And so I ask you that if you have a passion, then to start stepping forward towards your passion. If you don't know what your passion is yet, start looking at the landscape of your life and pull out those golden nuggets, right? Those, be that beach person out there, with that little electric thing trying to figure out, if there's anything of value under that sand, because there's value within your life experiences. So pull out those golden nuggets. Don't have a mutiny, right? Just don't listen to those negative voices that might come towards you. Don't listen to it in your head, nothing like that. Be able to really start putting all of those nuggets together under the umbrella, seeing what ingredients you have in which to figure out what you want to do, if you want to make it a hobby or if you want to make it a profession. And then lastly, you want to persevere. You want to keep on going for it, going for the prize, going for the nuggets, right? That's what it's about. So I hope this helps you. I hope this creates a shift in your life. I hope that this was positive and that you embrace who you are, who you're going to step into, and most importantly, how you're going to live your life. So I am Cece Schatz. I am the doyenne of relationship building. You have just listened to Create Your Shift in 15 minutes or less. You're on WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. We are radio, TV, and podcast station. We're the #1 internet singles talk network. You can find us all over Facebook. Our website is goingsolomedia.com. I hope you'll send me an email, goingsolonetwork@gmail.com. Let me know if this broadcast helped you and what's going on in your life, because I would love to be able to help you move forward. Talk to you later. See you. We'll have more shows coming up later on today. And I love you all. Thanks. Bye.